Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
We have, and oh, by the way, handsome Cappy with the glasses on, not with them off. This is for Ladies' Day, Ladies' Night, Ladies' Response, whatever. We got a great question. I'm surprised no one has come up with this before, but someone has. David writes, "Hey asshole, I'm a 23-year-old, and while I enjoy going out and do well with the ladies, it's happened 3 times now where I'm talking to a girl and her fat friend comes in and cockblocks me. Seriously, they just come in, grab the girl by the arm, and drag them off. Is there anything I can do to stop this? It's so frustrating to be talking to a girl, and then out of nowhere, some cow comes in and ruins it for the both of us. In all 3 cases, the girls I think were really into me. Well, not the cockblockers, I think you mean the girls you were talking to. But they still go with their fat friend. It's also no coincidence they're all fat. I presume all 3 instances were fat. Any advice would be awesome. Love your channel, David." Well, thank you, David. Alright, here's the deal, dude. I wish there was a complex argument or something that was a bit more nuanced or an explanation. But seriously, it's just simple jealousy. I remember I was at Glacier National, and this is just one instance of many. This happens to pretty much every guy. I was in Glacier National Park, and I was hiking around and enjoying my time. And I went to this bar that was outside the park, and a lot of the not tubers, what are they? The rafters. There's like different employees, all young, young 20-some people. They're enjoying their life. They're, hiking guide tours, whatever. And I went to this bar, and there was like, country music playing. And it was nothing fancy. And there was this and I don't want to say average because it's inappropriate. I'm being nice. There was an ugly Asian girl there. And the seat open was next to her, and I just sat there, got a drink, and ended up striking up a conversation with this girl. I had no intention of sleeping with this woman. And we ended up talking, and she ended up being from the Twin Cities as well. And so obviously, you have someone go, "Oh, that's interesting, where you from? Maybe you've been to this place." "Oh, yeah." And then there's dancing, and I'm like, "Hey, you want to dance?" And seriously, not slow dancing, just like a fun, happy dancing. So we sit right back at our not booths, but our stools. And just, seriously, not even hitting on. Well, in comes the fucking, cunt of a cockblocker, this tall, very butchy, fat woman, and, we have to go. Literally, just, the classical fucking, you wish you could make it up, but it was so, we have to go. And, did they go anywhere? No. They just went, to the other table. So here's this fucking mother hen watching over, and it's and I was and so I'm like, fuck you. I was having a good conversation with this person, just, talking Minneapolis, and seriously, the dancing was not romantic even. It was just it was a pleasant conversation. So that's just one example. There's been many more. Can you do anything about it? No, not really. It's a cowardly move. It's a cowardly tactic by a jealous, insecure, inferior piece of shit. She sees her friend having fun with you. And she's like, well, I can't have him, so she can't have him either. It's crabs in the bucket. It's just pathetic, inferior. And I have to emphasize that. Not even a superior person, just an average person. Let's say you and your buddies are out. And your buddy Joe, he goes, and then he's hitting on, and he's making headway with this girl. Hey, you're all happy for Joe. You're like, come on, go, Joe. And then you're like, you want Joe to get laid. You want him to get his dick wet. And that's because you're at minimum, an average or above person. Inferior people they're lazy. This is why the girl being fat, this is why the majority of your cock blockers are fat. This is why you see the duo, in physics, the vast majority of star systems are 2 stars. They orbit around each other. They're like a duo. Look it up. Maybe I get too cerebral. But it is a naturally observable phenomenon in the social world where there is a hot chick and she has her fat, ugly chick. And that fat, ugly chick, they play off of each other. It's a symbiotic relationship. The fat chick gets to live vicariously through the hot chick and experience hot chick life. And the hot chick has this convenient fat chick excuse to get rid of all the guys that she doesn't want. But every once in a while, the hot chick actually likes you, but the fat chick doesn't get the hint, or the fat chick plain just doesn't give a fuck and cannot let the hot chick have her happiness or her fun. So the crab's in the bucket, this inferior, this selfish, greedy, inferior, fat chick fuck cannot let other people be happy. And so she has got to go and ruin it for the both of you. And quote, always can cowardly, with supreme cowardice and inferior human filth scum, hide behind the convenient excuse, I'm trying to save you from him. He was creepy or an asshole, whatever, fill it in. So you can't really do anything. I mean, these women, they choose their friends. You know, you go into battle with the army you have, and you go up against the enemy and the armament that they have, and their armament are these inferior, jealous, ugly, fat, did I say inferior? Women, fucks, that just can't let these girls have fun and be happy and get it on with you. How can you... Is there a way to shoot them down? There is, but and you got to basically go all or nothing, because the fat chick is going to grab the girl away. So you have nothing left to lose. So pretty much all options are on the table. You can go nuclear. I mean, again, it's not a common event, but it's happened to me at least. I don't know about you, the same 3 times, maybe 4. If knowing now what I did back then, blah, 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 I would have said, excuse me, I'm talking to your friend. You get the fuck out of here. I'll let you know when you can talk to her again. I mean, seriously, you might as well go fucking full blast nuclear. Say, I'm sorry, I'm talking to your hot skinny friend, and she doesn't need your fat... Even call them cockblockers. Call them right out. Because if anything will happen, it will ruin that woman's night. I mean, make her worth it. It's like, I'm sorry, you the standard fat chick cockblocker? I mean, like... I'm having a good time talking to your friend here. She's an independent-minded person. She doesn't need your fucking mothering or fucking totalitarian fat-ass dictatorship. Now get your fucking landwhale ass out of here. Of course you're going to alienate a friend too, but at least it fucking scars the cockblocker. I just wish men would unite as a united front, and at any point in time, you know it, guys. You know it. You've been there. The fat-ass chick comes in. So, I mean, the short answer is no, there's really not anything you can do about it, because it comes out of nowhere and you have no preparation. It's kind of like drawing your gun. You always should practice drawing and shooting for self-defense if you have to carry conceal. You almost have to rehearse your lines or have a line at the ready when some chick comes in, but it's so quick and physical, they like grab her and you're tempted. Now, you could get away with this maybe in the 90s. You grab the girl's other arm and say, no, she's staying here. Well, oh no, that's physical abuse. That's, kidnapping and assault and whatever else. And especially with these fucking sue-happy, claim rape and assault victim mentality type broads, it's just almost one you just gotta let go. Sadly, I did a post, ironically today, about not even bother going to nightclubs, because that's usually where this happens. Just go online, find girls online. Because you don't have to deal with the cock blocker there. But yeah, if you're there, I wish I had an answer, guys. I really did. I wish I had an answer. Aside from crafting, and you can look this up, responses. Well, let's look this up. Let's do this here. Responses to cock blockers. I'm sure there's some scripted ones. Responses to cock blockers. 5 most time comebacks for cock blockers. Coach Corey Wayne. Okay, so there's here we go. Let's it looks like this Corey Wayne guy is about the only guy. What is it? Yeah, it looks like he's a dating coach or something like that. You would be able to come up with something, and you seem intelligent enough. Make a donation, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm sure look it up or come up with your own, and then, I don't know, bring a Milky Way bar, here, sweetheart, there you go. I'm sorry, I'm going the insult route, because you're already going to lose. But, yeah, I would just, honestly, it's a scourge we all have to deal with. It's that fat fucking chick. I think what you should do, truthfully, is It's already over by that time. Insult the cock blocker. Say, oh wow, another fat chick cock blocker. What are the chances? You know, obese cock blockery. Oh my God. And you'll get in trouble. She might try to slap you, whatever. So, none of my ideas are going to be good. You're going to end up in jail if you follow my advice. But yeah, it just, I'm sorry, don't let them get away. At minimum, don't let them get away with it. At minimum. Say like, look, I'm sorry you're fat, but your friend's hot and we're having a good time, so fuck off. I mean, that would be really cool, but... And here, like what, these are BFFs for life? You know they're not gonna... Girls don't have best friends for life. They fucking trade them in every year like a car, so... Anyway, wish I had a more solid answer for you. I don't. But fucking stick it to the cock blockers. That's the least you can do. Toodles.